Hey guys, it's Knott Studios here, and we're about to ride the GTA 5 coaster, aka we're at Santa Monica Pier at Pacific Park, getting ready to ride the West Coaster. We got our ticket, so it's not necessarily the greatest ride. It's more the coolness factor of this whole area being completely replicated in GTA 5, and having played that game for countless hours, actually being here is kind of insane. Really just insane how close it is in the game to this, because it's a spitting image. We got off West Coaster. It was not really much, and while the area is really nice, Pacific Park sucks. For starters, they gave me completely wrong information in the email. I was told I could use these on this coaster, and then I was told I couldn't, and they kept making a big deal about it. So not cool on their part at all, on top of the fact that the ride is ridiculously overpriced. $12 for one ride is absurd, but I like the area, I don't like the park, so there you go. And it's one thing if I was maybe given the wrong information in the email, that's fine. But the way the ride operators handled it was incredibly rude and unprofessional. They kept looking at us, shooting us dirty looks nonstop, made me feel like I wasn't wanted here. Very rude behavior from the ride operators on West Coaster. I hope someone from Pacific Park sees this, because that was an absolutely horrendous experience. Not a way to treat a guest at all. Honestly, in my opinion, the only real reason to come to Santa Monica is if you're a big fan of GTA 5 and you want to see all the insane similarities. Like, it's crazy how close the game is to this actual place. Really cool. Hey guys, it's Knott Studios here, and we're here at Knott's Berry Farm. We're staying at the Knott's Berry Farm Hotel. We'll see you guys when we get a little closer to the park. In Knott's, in Ghost Town. Got myself some Knott's Berry Punch, which is very good. And our first ride is going to be my dad's 400th roller coaster, Ghost Rider. So we just got off of our first ever ride on Ghost Rider. Dad, that was your 400th coaster. How was it?
Definitely well worthy of a 400. This thing is absolutely fantastic. What a great ride. This kind of makes this trip worth it to a certain degree after all the headaches we've been through over the past couple of days. So yeah, definitely now the road to 500 begins.
Yeah. Bob?
I've been on it before, but I love it every time. It's amazing. Do you believe everybody now when they tell you this is a great ride?
Oh, I believe it now. Tom?
I went in completely blind, and I was so impressed by not only how little we waited comparative to what I've heard, and the layout itself. Such a long ride, fast-paced. I love it.
We also met up with Chris from ACN. How was it?
It's the best ride that I've had on Ghost Rider in a long time. When they first did the refurb, it kind of was not as out of control as it used to be. It's running smooth and just crazy. I love it. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was an excellent ride. Definitely a good ride for him to make his 400th coaster and to start with for our time at Knott's.
They're friends. Yeah, they're friends. And I think last, you're here in 2019.
Howdy, y'all. This here's Pete Sluice Box McGee. I discovered this here Calico Mountain back in 1882. You might say My, what a beautiful sight, I tell you. It ain't often we come across glowing formations like these stalagmites.
Just got off of the Calico Mine Co., which is a pretty cool little train. I didn't really even know it existed, so it was a nice surprise. Next up is Silver Bullet. Just got off of Silver Bullet, somewhere in the middle, but wow, that was impressive. I did not think this ride would be that intense, but from the loop till the very end, I was graying out pretty much the whole ride. That was amazing.
I definitely grayed out after the loop. Really intense, really smooth. I was really surprised by it. Very good.
Fun as always. Really intense. I did not expect to gray out on parts where I did. That was awesome.
It was way more intense than I remember. That he was awesome.
Next up is Jaguar.
Set it all up.
I read about it and they have no idea why that's still a thing or where it came from.
Just got off of Jaguar. That was just such a weird ride. It's basically a supersized version of the other Zero Tivolis like Harley Quinn, Catwoman's Whip, etc. Really, really weird. Just not necessarily thrilling per se, but a very long ride. It was pretty fun. What'd you think?
Yeah, I've been going into all of this completely blind and did not realize that this wasn't your average run-of-the-mill Tivoli. It wasn't the best ride per se, but the views were great and it was a really long ride.
Yeah, I mean, that was way better than I remember. It was a lot faster than I remember. It sucks that the loop for Montezuma's gone, but it'll be back. And yeah, theming's great.
Hands down, it's the best ride in that very
I'd say so. What'd you think?
That was really cool. It was a lot longer than I expected. The theming is just out of this world, too.
Yeah, every ride here at Knott's Berry Farm is like insanely well themed, which you wouldn't expect from a Cedar Fair park, but this is not your average Cedar Fair park. It's definitely something special. So we just got off of Berry Tales, That was a weird one. It was I mean, it's a shooter dark ride, so fairly run of the mill, but it has that shooting style, the gun style of like Toy Story Midway Mania. So you're jerking the thing back. Feels like I just had a really tough arm workout at the gym. It was a bit of a difficult one. What do you think, Bob?
It's fun. I mean, our score stopped tallying at some point a couple times, so it's whatever, but it was fun.
I enjoyed it, especially since I whooped both of your asses.
Well, like most millennials, my blaster didn't want to work, so if I had a working blaster, it would have been a little bit of a better ride.
Yeah, the blaster wasn't working for a while there, but it's fun. It smells good.
Yeah.
The boysenberry smell.
It smelled good. It fits a lot better.
It was very well themed. I'll give it that. Very, very cool. Definitely cool.
And notice the enthusiast rack on the
We just got off of hang time in the back row. That was actually really, really good. A little rough, as is the case for basically every Gerstlauer, but good air time, some good hang time moments. It was a fun ride. Tom?
Yeah, that was really intense riding the lift on my back, but really fun ride.
Someone got rattled.
Yeah, these rides, just in particular, are my kryptonite. Plain and simple.
I love it. Back row especially. It's awesome.
That was the smoothest ride I've had on it in a long time. It's running really well. I think the train that we're on was perfect.
Yeah.
And the drop is always so fun.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
that was really, really cool. Definitely a great ride. Sierra Sidewinder was down, so we're gonna go get something to eat and then come back to it. The lighting in Ghost Town at night is absolutely amazing. So cool. We're gonna have to come hit Sierra Sidewinder tomorrow. Just got quite the long line, but Camp Snoopy here is really, really nice and well themed. Now we're entering the new Fiesta Village area for our first time at night, and supposedly it really looks its best at night, and it really looks cool. Well, the line completely disappeared for log ride, so now this is what I'm talking about. We all just got off of Timber Mountain Log Ride at night. That may be one of the best log flumes I've ever ridden, Dad.
Wow, you know how much I love Splash Mountain. This was absolutely fantastic. I love this ride.
You can see the Splash Mountain, or where that ride got their inspiration. That was so cool. The out of nowhere drops, riding it at night made a huge difference too.
Yeah, it was cool. It goes through there so fast. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, like everybody's saying, it goes through really fast, and I haven't been on a nighttime in forever. It's so good. So good.
Now our plan is to hit Calico River Rapids and then Ghost Rider for night. The lighting on this and just the proximity of the boats looks absolutely insane. This is so cool. Oh my God. I'm so excited for this. So we just got off of the Calico River Rapids at night, And while it doesn't necessarily get you the most wet, even though I still got drenched, it has really, really cool lighting effects and theming, especially riding it at night was awesome. Tom, how was it?
I'm finding a pattern with the water rides here. They all just move so quickly and aggressively. That was awesome.
Chris?
I'm pretty dry.
Yeah, you didn't get anything.
You walked everything.
I am pretty freaking wet.
Yeah, your shorts are completely drenched.
Yeah.
My whole backside on my shirt and my stomach is completely wet, but it was definitely worth it for an amazing ride.
Or at least the clock was expanded to keep this.
We just got off of our long-awaited Ghost Rider night ride. Only took a little over an hour in the line, so it wasn't horrible, but holy crap, was that worth the wait. That was insane. You can't see where you're going, you just have those orange lights beside you, and you just rip through the course. It's unbelievable. Bob?
I've ridden it before. It's out of control. It's amazing.
Chris?
That's the first night. I mean, I've been on a long time ago, but I haven't been on a night ride in like probably a decade, and it was so good. Oh my god.
Dad?
Wow. I mean, it's like totally out of control. And it's just like, I don't know what, it just seems so much faster than it was today.
Yeah.
And the lights must do it too. It's just insane.
Yeah, the way you get pinned against your seat on the turnarounds is incredible. The minimal lighting is also really intense. That was incredible.
What's great is I had a decent amount of room too. I wasn't stapled at all. So on the turns, I was like slightly lifted up out of my seat and just pinned to the side. I couldn't even get myself off the side of the seat. It was absolutely insane. But that is gonna conclude our night at Knott's, as it is now 10:36. Park's been closed for well over half an hour at this point. What I do like about this park is they keep running Ghost Rider well into the night, clear out that whole line. But Knott's Berry Farm is definitely the highlight park of the trip. It is absolutely spectacular. We'll be back here tomorrow to get what we missed today. It was only a half day today, but we got a lot done. Overall though, great day here at Knott's Berry Farm. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.